This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Father and the son among three granted bail on ganja charges. The three Portland men arrested in connection with a big ganja bust just over a week ago are to return to court on April 1. Linford Browning and his son Kathleen and Lesra Samuels appeared in the Buff Bay Parish Court on Wednesday. They are charged jointly with possession of ganja. The three men were arrested on February 17 during police operation along the Mansionil Main Road when the police seized more than 250 pounds of ganja valued at $1.7 million in Linford Browning's truck. Samuels was offered bail in the sum of $500,000 with 1 to 2 sureties, while Linford Browning was offered bail in the sum of $700,000 with 1 to 2 sureties. Kathleen Browning was granted bail in the amount of $600,000 with 1 to 2 sureties. The men are to report to the Mansionil Police Station every Tuesday and Thursday between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. A stop order has also been imposed on them. 3 men attacked gunboted in attempted kidnapping in Spalding. 3 men were attacked, beaten, and gunboted in an alleged failed kidnapping attempted in Spalding on the Manchester-Clarendon border on Friday evening. According to the news sources, 5 men employed to a well drilling company were ambushed about 6 p.m. while traveling from St. Anne into Spalding. 3 of the 5 men were reportedly injured by the attackers. It is alleged that a $3 million ransom was also demanded by the attackers. According to reports, during the ordeal, a truck belonging to the well drilling company was shot at while a company car was stolen. The driver of the truck managed to make his way to a nearby police station. The 3 injured men were reportedly taken to hospital for treatment. The source said the company car was shot down through the use of a tracker and was later found in Inontown, Clarendon. Efforts to get a comment from the police were futile. Female's body found in soldier's car. The Jamaica Defense Force says it is supporting a police probe into the death of a woman whose body was found last night in a soldier's car. The woman had been shot. The incident happened in the St. Andrew Central Police Division. Further details were not immediately available. However, the JDF has confirmed that the car in which the woman was found is registered to a member of the Army. We are assisting the JCF with the investigation consistent with our commitment to the safety, security, and well-being of all our citizens, said an Army spokesperson in a statement in reference to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Anyone with information about this matter, please call the JDF tip line at 876-837-8888 or call Police 119 emergency number. Westmoreland Police call for unified front against the criminals. The Westmoreland Police have made an appeal to the relevant collective voices across the parish to be vociferous in unison in demanding that criminals desist from attacking the police in the lawful execution of their duties. The appeal was made by the head of Westmoreland Police Operations, Deputy Superintendent Adrian Hamilton, following the recent fatal shooting of one of Westmoreland's most wanted men and the arrest of several other wanted men and persons of interest. Individuals must be reminded that while our ultimate objective is to preserve every life, the police are trained to respond and employ that degree of force that is proportional to any attack with which we are faced, Hamilton told the news. What we require is for all the good citizens in every nook and cranny of the parish to stand up and stand with us as we fearlessly tackle this crime cancer. According to Hamilton, the most recent arrest came on Tuesday when another wanted man, 20-year-old Roger Webb, otherwise called the City Man, and who was being sought by the police for illegal possession of firearm and assault at common law, was captured in an operation carried out along the Alma Main Road in Grange Hill. 5 other men who were also traveling in the Toyota Voxy motor vehicle have also been taken into custody and the vehicle seized. What we are seeing is the manifestation of a laser-like focus and relentless pursuit of guns, gangs, and gunmen, which in the past 14 days have resulted in the arrest of 6 wanted men, 4 of whom were on the Westmoreland Division's top 5 most wanted list. There has also been the seizure of an AK-47 rifle with 2 magazines and 13 7.62 mm cartridges. Also, 8 persons of interest were taken into custody, with 2 facing impending murder charges and 6 to face identification parades in relation to serious crimes committed across the division. The senior cop also told the news that with the assistance of law enforcement agencies, to include the Lottery Scam Task Force, the police have also been targeting the scammers and the scamming networks across the parish with consistent intelligence-led operations and ongoing investigations, especially around the more sordid criminal combatants in the parish. We know it's not an easy task, but we are in this for a long haul. We will continue to target these criminals wherever they are and bring every single one of them to face justice, Hamilton said. The parish of Westmoreland, which is the second bloodiest parish across the Area 1 Police Division, has seen an increase in murders since the start of the year, with over 19 murders already committed. Probe launched into the killing of St. Elizabeth couple. The police are probing the killing of a common-law couple at their home in Spring Park in Black River, St. Elizabeth. The bodies of 34-year-old laborer Jovan Watson and 22-year-old bartender Rasheen Bent were found early yesterday shortly after gunshots were heard. When the police arrived, they found the back door to the couple's house had been kicked in. Bent's body, which had bullet wounds, was found in the bedroom, while Watson, who was found suffering from bullet wounds, was taken to the Black River Hospital but later died. Investigators have not established a motive for the deadly attack. The news was informed that Mr. Watson was before the St. Elizabeth Circuit Court on a charge of illegal possession of a firearm, shooting with intent, and wounding with intent. Man gunned down in St. James. A man is now dead and another is nursing gunshot wounds after they were both attacked by unknown assailants along the Maroon Town Main Road in St. James on Friday night. The dead man has been identified as a 36-year-old Marlon Smith, otherwise called the Rat Nation, a vendor from Pimento Hill in Germantown, an adjoining community. Reports are that about 9:20 p.m., Smith and the other man were walking along the road when they were attacked. Both men received their gunshot wounds. However, Smith succumbed to his injuries. No motive has yet been established for the killing. Investigations are ongoing. Truck pulls down GPS wires, customers rue loss of electricity. Residents and business operators on St. John's Road in St. Catherine are fuming after a truck yesterday accidentally pulled down guy wires in the community, disrupting power to several areas and damaging motor vehicles. The Jamaica Public Service began effecting repairs yesterday. However, because of the extensive damage, no timeline was given. About 10 a.m. yesterday, the driver of a truck was passing along the roadway when the top of the vehicle reportedly got entangled with hanging power lines. This resulted in downed power cables, power outage, broken light poles, and the damage to 2 motor vehicles in the vicinity of Golden Muse at 16 John's Road and Cheddar's Wholesale. Residents told the news the driver did not stop to examine the extent of the damage. "We are not animals. No animal no live here. We are human beings. Don't do nothing to the community and say you're afraid to stop cause we are going to eat you. We just want the wrong corrected," said Stephen Edwards, a resident. He said his household would be greatly affected and hoped the power would be restored speedily. "It affect me cause right now me want to know how my daughter go sleep tonight with so much mosquitoes. This coming like assault with salt," Edwards said. A resident said she narrowly escaped injury and had to run when the poles came falling down. A shop operator said she had to close her business for the day. She also operates a cashpot outlet, adding further to her loss of income. "Me have to lock down my business. My business work with current. Me have a burger shop, bar, cashpot, everything locked down," she said, wondering aloud if the power would return soon. Cleveland Denton, the owner of one of the damaged vehicles, said he wanted to know who would be responsible for the damage to his motor car. Who aga response for it? Because the man will drive the truck gone, and JPS said them no response for it. Them said the truck man run, but them get the license plate number, Denton said. The incident has been reported to the police. A passing JPS work crew was on hand conducting an assessment and told the news that the damage was extensive. Public relations manager at JPS, Audrey Williams, said a repair crew has been dispatched to the area to carry out repairs and restore supply to the affected customers. Passing truck got caught in overhead guy wire, causing secondary poles, transformer bushing, and logs to break along St. John's Road. Customers are presently without a supply. Williams told the news at the press time. Man murdered in Spicy Hill, Trelawney. The Trelawney police are now probing the shooting death of a man at his home in Spicy Hill, near Duncan's, Trelawney, on Saturday morning. Aaron Jarrett, 38, otherwise called Connie G., a laborer of Spicy Hill in Duncan's, Trelawney, was shot dead about 1 a.m. Residents reported hearing gunshots in the area, and about 7 o'clock this morning, Jarrett's sister went to find him with multiple gunshot wounds at the entrance of his board dwelling house. He was pronounced dead at hospital. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.